According to research, meditation and magic mushrooms affect certain regions of the brain in the same way. Since quite some time, magic mushrooms have been among the most popular and often used drugs in the world of psychedelics. Since the first time that cavemen discovered them growing in animal feces and munched on them before being launched into hyperspace to discover the origins of all language and culture, they have been used continuously. For example, when your cousin chewed some at a Dave Matthews Band concert, he honestly believed that Dave was speaking to him directly from the stage. What exactly is the process of magic mushrooms? Psilocybin mushrooms appear to function by reducing activity in significant parts of the brain, rather than boosting it, according to two new research published this week. The medial prefrontal cortex, mPFC, and posterior cingulate cortex see a reduction in blood flow, PCC. The PCC's role isn't entirely understood, although it is frequently linked to consciousness and identity. Overactivity in the mPFC is related with depression, which is one reason why psilocybin can occasionally be linked to antidepressant benefits. It turns out that magic mushrooms can also treat nicotine addiction, help people stop smoking, and suppress the development of negative emotions in the brain. Researchers hypothesize that what may actually be happening when using psychedelics is a reduction in blood flow to the parts of the brain that regulate our sense of self and our sensory experience of the world, which, poetically speaking, enables the brain to loosen its hold on reality's order and open up to a wider spectrum. A Way of Science Daily. Senior author of both studies and Professor David Nutt from Imperial College London's Department of Medicine said, psychedelics are viewed as mind-expanding substances, so it has been widely believed that they work by increasing brain activity. Surprisingly, however, we found that psilocybin actually caused activity to decrease in areas that have the densest connections with other areas. These centers limit and maintain the order of the world in which we live. We now understand that deactivating these areas results in a condition in which one experiences the world as odd. The degree to which the subjects experienced effects including geometric pattern visions, strange physical sensations, and changed perceptions of space and time was connected with a reduction in blood flow and oxygenation to certain regions of the brain. How meditation and magic mushrooms interact. Surprisingly, meditation connects to the mPFC and PCC regions of the brain. Gary Weber, a teacher of meditation, explains the latest research showing the similarities between meditation and magic mushrooms in the presentation that follows, which he gave at the 2012 Science and Non-Duality (SAND) conference. Additionally, he discusses his encounters with non-duality and spontaneous egolessness. When the brain isn't engaged in any particular task, the default mode network, DMN, takes control. The wandering mind network and the narrative selfing area of the brain are in charge of carrying out routine activities. Does this imply that the self is only extraneous noise? The PCC and mPFC, which together form the dual self in space and self in time narratives, are the two main centers of the DMN. In other words, this area of the brain produces the sensation of being apart from your surroundings, self/other duality, and experiencing a personal historical narrative. Amazing advantages of mindfulness meditation. According to one study, the PCC and mPFC brain regions were demonstrably less active during periods of meditation following 2 months of daily mindfulness meditation for 45 minutes. The meditator breaks from the conventional narrative of being a body distinct from its surroundings with a unique personal history at this period, experiencing oneness/nowness. As previously reported, psilocybin mushrooms have been shown to reduce blood flow in the PCC and mPFC. This effect is amplified as psilocybin concentration rises. This does not imply that meditation should be replaced with using magic mushrooms, though. There is no short remedy to replace the experience, wisdom, and insight developed during years of committed meditation practice.